I used to work at Stateville.
Okay.
Back
As
in-
what, like a prison guard?
As a correctional officer.
You were a correctional officer.
For
Okay.
5 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Back when,
What years? What years are we talking?
do you remember when the Richard Speck tapes came out?
Yeah, Richard Speck.
I was working there then.
Oh, no shit, dude.
I was there like a year when those tapes that came out.
Whoa.
They were trying to clean up the prison with my hire. They hired like 400 new people.
Yeah.
And I had
Why? Because what was wrong with the prison before that?
the prisoners ran that shit.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they had.
It's like a fucking movie then, right? Like
it
they're
was
just running
worse-
in shit.
It was the movie.
Yeah, really? What prison was that? What prison?
Stateville.
Stateville. That's the name of it? Stateville?
Yeah, you remember
Where's that at? Joliet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they had 2 prisons out there. One was called Joliet Prison.
Yeah.
And one was called Stateville.
That's not going anymore, though, right? Joliet Prison shut down, though, right?
Yeah,
They just film like
that's
movies
what
and
the-
shit there now.
That's what the haunted house is.
Oh, okay,
Joliet
that's where the
Prison.
haunted house is now.
Right. So, Natural Born Killers was shot at Stateville.
No
Penitentiary.
shit.
Yeah, and actually 2 prisoners escaped while that movie was shot there.
No shit, because of the movie?
They walked right out with the crew.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, like Nicky Tarantino was smoking. They know for a fact he was in cells smoking crack with motherfuckers.
Who the fuck is Nicky Tarantino, man?
Natural Born Killers. The fucking director,
That's who it is?
Nicky Tarantino.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So you did that for how many years?
I did that for like 4 to 6 years. I can never remember because I don't remember
Yeah.
years like that.
Yeah. And did you enjoy it or what? You obviously didn't enjoy
I,
it, right?
I loved it until like I realized I could be raped.
You know, you
No.
could be raped?
No, listen, I was working there for like 4 or 5 years.
You think there's dudes checking you out like they wanted to fuck you?
No, there was listen, it was confirmed. Listen,
Somebody confirmed that they wanted to fuck you.
not just somebody. Listen, so I started working there. I was 180 pounds maybe.
Yeah.
And
You say you're about like 250 now.
the food that they feed you there
Yeah.
is ridiculously proteined and just pumped with just steroids.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like even the chickens there are like
Mhm.
one piece of chicken. They give these guys one piece of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So, they gotta, their pieces of chicken look like Kentucky Fried Chicken
Yeah.
plus
Uh-huh.
Tyson chicken,
Right.
Kentucky Fried Chicken mating with Tyson chickens.
Yeah.
That's how big these chickens are, right?
Yeah.
So if you say, hey, officer, you can eat whatever amount of chicken you could eat, shit, I'm eating a 9-piece. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I'm putting hot sauce on it.
Uh-huh.
I gained literally like 60 pounds in like a year of working
Jesus,
there.
dude. That's a lot of weight, dude.
And just all fat.
Yeah.
Right. That's why all of them look like fat.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
do. They have
old
that same
Dunlap,
shape.
Dunlaps,
Yeah.
because you could just sit on your ass and eat.
Uh-huh.
Right. And so I was wearing the same pants. And one day this inmate goes, hey, officer, can you come over here? I don't mean any disrespect. And he goes, but if you look down the gallery right now, you'll see a lot of mirrors are out.
Yeah. Oh, so it ain't just one dude.
So I'm looking out. It's thousands of mirrors out, right? So I'm like, I know what the mirrors are. They want to see something, right? So I'm thinking that's regular.
So like a movie, you see like out the fucking bars, you see
Nah,
like a fucking little
'cause-
mirror.
Yeah, because they can only see one dimension.
Thousands of
So the mirror
Not
brings
thousands. It's like, 20 mirrors,
No, it's 50. It's like 50.
60 mirrors,
It's 60. It's 60 cells. So I'd say it was about 30 mirrors out.
30 mirrors.
So listen.
Oh,
He's
no.
educating me though.
Yeah.
He's like, hey man, maybe your pants are a little tight because we be thinking like we only can see 2 dimensions. We can only see the front or the back of you. So if we are looking out and we just see the back of you,
Yeah.
you can't be offended that we thinking, oh, that's a female guard with a really big ass.
Uh-huh.
And I
Okay, I
took
see
it
what you're
like
saying.
hey, thanks.
Yeah, right.
I went and immediately got some bigger pants. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because he did you a solid.
Yeah, they were polyester pants. I've been drying them. You
Yeah.
know, I've been having them for 2 or 3 years. I've gained 60 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm thick.
Yeah, right.
I still think I'm thin.
So what? So that one moment you knew that these dudes all wanted to fuck you because of that?
No. Then
Because that just seems
No,
like they just
it
looked at you
got
'cause you
worse.
looked like you had a fucking woman ass.
they got worse.
Yeah.
You know, I got brown eyes,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
one guy would take it like so. I would never try to degrade humans.
Yeah, right.
Just because I'm an officer.
Yeah, when you're working there, yeah. It's
I
like
always-
man-to-man shit and stuff like that.
It's always
yeah.
about I'm a man. Even if you're my supervisor,
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it down to you. Hey, you're my supervisor, but we're men
Yeah, right.
first.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Yep.
So as long as you talk to me like a man,
Mm-hmm.
I could take any direction you give,
Yeah.
and then we go from there.
Yep.
Right. So same thing when I was an officer. I never wanted to make a man feel less than because of my position.
Sure. That's smart.
Yeah,
It's smart.
Yeah, it was.
And it's been done. And you see when it's been done, it's not like a good move.
I've never been disrespected.
Plus, that shit can come back to you. Like it just probably would be a move that you probably would not want to be.
I never would.
I can see how dudes turn into that guy, but you probably would do your best not to be that dude.
Yeah, I would never want to be disrespected like that.
Yeah.
So I would never want to disrespect somebody. But I'm gonna protect myself at the same time.
Sure.
And they knew that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So one guy calls me to his cell, and he's got his meat in his hand, bro.
His dick.
Yeah. And that fucked me up.
Yeah.
Because then now I got to be this aggressive asshole.
Yeah. Because you got to talk to this dude like, why you got your dick in your hand type stuff.
Man, listen, hey, I called about 8 officers over that love to eat people. You know, these guys are.
There's dudes like that. Those are real guys.
So you got all kind of officers. Some were just from Iraq War that never happened.
Yeah.
So if they win at the Iraq War, they say, hey, I'm a war vet.
Yeah.
And
the first Iraq War, where they didn't do shit.
Any Iraq War.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything, period.
Yeah.
The bombs did it.
Yeah.
You know
sure,
what I'm saying?
Like, sure.
You just kicking indoors like regular police.
Yeah.
All right? So they come over there with that mentality that they want to fight, so they get fought. Okay? So they would send me down aisles. They sent me down the aisle. It was the only aisle in the state of Illinois where they would send all of the people who have assaulted an officer. So if you assaulted an officer at any penitentiary in Illinois, they would put you on this wing. So they wanted me to feed that gallery, and we were like being. It was like an intense moment where something had happened, and they had vowed retaliation somewhere in the penitentiary system.
So they got put there because they fucked up an officer, tried to fuck an officer, and now they're pissed and they want to fuck another officer up, right?
They put them in a segregation unit where you couldn't even see who was on the other side of the gate until the gate opened up.
Yeah.
And by that time, they were either stabbing you in the face or throwing urine or feces on you, right?
Yeah.
But I was so cool there. This one inmate goes, "Hey, Dickerson." My last name's Dickerson. They go by your last name. He goes, "Dickerson, hey, you know you can probably get off like 2 weeks if I threw urine on you because, you know, they got this protocol of sickness that you can take."
Oh, my God.
And I go, "Yeah, that's a good thing if you threw urine on me. And getting 2 weeks off is a good thing.
Yeah.
But the thought that you threw urine on me, I'd have to kill you."
Right.
Now,
because it wouldn't be like,
So where do we go from there?
Yeah.
And then they know, hey, look, this ain't the dude to pull that crap with.
Yeah. Okay.
One time I got some milk. I was in the tower with the pistol, and somebody threw some.
Like a rifle?
We had a 22 caliber rifle, the single shot, but those are the Kennedy kill bullets.
Damn.
And then we had a shotgun.
Yeah.
That we shot pellets out of.
Okay.
But then the last shots were not pellets.
Damn, that's how they do it. They load it that way, huh?
Yeah.
It's like warning, dead.
Yeah. But the 22 is dead.
Oh, no shit.
Right. So you go for the shotgun first.
Okay.
Right, to give off the
Yeah.
Because you could have an officer involved.
Yeah.
So you don't want to shoot.
You don't
want
to
kill
hit
the
okay. I didn't even know
even
that
if
move.
you hit them, you're just blasting the crowd.
Yeah.
So everybody gets a pellet.
Yeah.
But nobody dies. Hopefully.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then by the time you hit the slugs, you should already have some people laid around.
Wow.
Right. So I was in a circle, the only circle unit in the whole entire world. It's documented actually on that show where they kind of tour prisons.
Yeah.
Stateville is one of the shows.
No shit.
And this house is one of the show's featured houses. So it's F House in Stateville. It's a round unit. So the tower is dead in the center. So you got to look behind you and ahead of you.
Yeah.
And I would work like midnight shifts at this time.
Just
so some dude threw a piece of milk carton from his cell. Probably 100 yards.
Damn.
And it went through one little cubicle hole that we use to exchange keys.
Jesus.
Talk about accuracy.
Talk about accuracy and like just trying to get it in the
He's just trying to test. So they would do lit gasoline like that. So if you can get a lit gasoline, a firebomb in essence, through that same little hole, now you have a guy on fire with the weapons.
Jesus.
So you've just conquered the building.
Oh my God.
So this is a symbol to
How would they get gasoline though?
They mow the grass.
So they're getting it that way?
They get everything, bro.
Oh my God.
See,
that's like a movie.
It really
that's
is
fucking
like prison is really voluntary. Like it's very voluntary.
I never would have guessed they had gasoline over there like that, like where they'd be.
Bro, it's all voluntary being in prison. They could just storm the yard.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
They could storm a gate and just 2 or 3 of them would die, and we could not control them. We bring trucks in for produce for their food.
Yeah.
So if a truck come in, a truck can be captured.
Yeah.
A truck can
Captured. That's crazy.
No, a truck can be
Right,
A
but
truck
even
can
you
be taken
word it
over.
that way,
Yeah,
where
no.
you go, man, that's nuts.
No, you're captured.
Sounds
It's
like fucking Walking
no.
Dead or something, man.
During
That's
our
wild.
training, it would be like, hey, look, if you're captured and
Yeah.
you're taken. Oh, so how did I know you can get raped? So one day I'm working with this officer. He's not all that. He's like not there.
Yeah.
But he's he's a grown man, but he's been there too long.
Yeah.
And one day he goes, in the riot of so and so, I got raped, and
Oh my God.
he just
they
said
raped
it,
him?
He said it like, hey, I got head. You know what I mean? Like me and you would be saying, hey, yeah, my wife gave me head.
What do you mean? They sucked his dick, or he had to suck
He
their dick?
got raped, man. I didn't ask him anything else. He said I got raped.
Mm-hmm.
And, he just went on and talked about just the riots. And he's like, every 12 years, every 7 to 12 years, I had been there 5.
Mm-hmm.
I figured, well, shit, it's about time soon.
Mm-hmm.
And I was starting to lose my mind a little bit. And I was like, man, you know what? This is killing me. It's killing me. It was times I couldn't leave because of mandatory overtime. Could you imagine working 8 hours in a place you really don't want to be? Like, while I was working there, Tupac and Biggie died.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't
Well,
want...
they both died, like, one died in, like, 95, one died in 96 or something, right? Didn't it happen something like that?
The point is, I don't want to incarcerate black males,
Yeah.
being a black male.
Yeah.
So sometimes I would work, like, a tower, and I would just see, like, So imagine the projects. If you've ever seen a project building, it's an exposed...
Yeah.
It's an exposed apartment building,
Yeah.
basically, right?
Mhm.
The hallways are outside.
Yeah.
Right? So that's a penitentiary. That's a cell block. If you go floor 1 through 5, that's a cell block.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you have 50 to 60 apartments on one floor and you have 5 floors, that's 300 cells. You have
Jesus.
2 people per cell. That's 600 people.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, what kind of system do we have where I'm in one cell house in America?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at 600 people who could have been productive taxpayers.
Yeah, right.
But instead, there's so much economy to keep these 600 people. In 1995 or whatever year, the annual budget to keep these people locked up was $38,000
Each?
That
Who pays that? The taxpayers?
The taxpayers.
Whoa.
This is all based off of fear. You're
Yeah.
willing to. So think about this. All of their baby mothers
Mhm.
are out there receiving about $14,000 a year
Yeah.
in welfare
Yeah.
and other funds.
Yeah.
So there's a whole system to keep these people right here
Yeah.
because you need
Damn.
white people to have welfare jobs.
Yeah.
You need white people to be county officers,
Yeah.
sheriffs. You
Yeah.
need because if y'all
Yeah.
don't have jobs, y'all will go crazy
Yeah.
and start killing people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Very true. Yeah.
So you need these undereducated people
Mm.
to feed. You need these 10% to kind of be the lab rats to feed this system of snakes.